So next we will see when everybody or everyone or every and some other noun like every person, something like that is used, how to transform that into a negative. For example, everybody hates a liar, right? This is transformed by using instead of every you use no. So everybody becomes nobody hates. Instead of hates we can just use the opposite of it. Nobody likes, or the exact opposite would be loves a liar. Nobody loves a liar or likes a liar. Another way of transforming it is there is nobody who likes or loves a liar. And the another way would be there is nobody but hates a liar. So over here when we are using but, then you do not have to change the you do not have to use the opposite word for the verb, adverb or adjective, right? Everybody, there is nobody but hates a liar. So next we'll see when as soon as is used. Again you must be familiar with this because I have already given a separate rule for this. When as soon as used, for example, as soon as he entered the rain, as soon as he entered, the rain started. So the way of transforming into a negative would be, that is, no sooner did he enter than the rain started. No sooner had he entered than the rain started. You guys must be familiar with this because I have already covered it in a previous rule. So the next we'll see when only is used in a sentence. So this we'll see in three different manners, right? When only is used for a sentient being, that is for living thing, which could be a person, or in this case we are using God. It's a living, it's a sentient thing, right? And only is used at the beginning of the sentence. Only God can help us. This will be transformed as, instead of only we'll use none but, and then the rest of the sentence. None but God can help us. Similarly, if you are using only the monsoon causes rain here. So over here monsoon is a thing, it's a concept, it's a non-living thing, right? So this is transformed as nothing. Instead of none, it will be nothing but the monsoon causes rain here. The third way is that when you are trying to express a quantity or of something, a specific number of something. Like for example, I am only 10 years old. So this is transformed as I am not more or less than 10 years old. If it's similar, another example of this would be I have only 5 cars, right? So it will be transformed as I have not more or less than 5 cars. The last for affirmative to negative would be when alone is used in a sentence. For example, he was alone in the house. So this will be transformed as none but he, none but, and then the rest of the sentence. None but he was in the house, and alone will be taken out. This is used when the subject of the sentence is either he, she, I, you, they, we, and or any proper noun. So it would be he was alone in the house. This is transformed as none but he was in the house. So this completes your affirmative to negative, and I'll be sending you assignments in the next class. Thank you, class.